Hello, this is SK Williams, and I would like to talk about Mundane Matt, the filthy scumbag liar who flags your videos if you say anything that he doesn't like, and then lies about it. Now, I don't need to go into discussion. I was never a big fan of Mundane Matt. I didn't hate him, but I didn't really like his anti-religion comments that he would sneak into movie reviews, and I found him boring overall. I did watch some of his videos, but I was never a fan, and what really brought him to my attention was his joint podcast with other YouTube creators, including one named Teamstar that is apparently a very popular one, but I had never heard of Teamstar. I'm sorry. I'm a bad YouTuber. I had never heard of this famous man. But what I found interesting was Matt was accused of false flagging. He denied it and claimed he was collecting boulders with his daughter. This is becoming very infamous now because people leave a lot of boulder comments on his channel's comment section. But at any rate, Mundane Matt was collecting boulders with his daughter. They looked at his flagging report history, and it turns out that he was flagging people. And he was forced to acknowledge it after an hour of lying about it and trying to get out of it. After an hour of stalling, was finally forced to offer the most degrading apology. But it was obvious he didn't mean it. And it wasn't really good enough. He needs to make an apology on his own volition, and he still hasn't. What he has done is uploaded more videos and pretended like nothing has ever happened, all whilst bleeding subscribers. Here's the joke. Mundane Matt, who has defended pedophiles in the past, including a friend of his who is a pedophile. So long as you make movies he enjoys and are a creative he likes, so long as you share his political or social outlook, or so long as you're a friend of his, we shouldn't judge you. Maybe you've just gone through a hard life, maybe something has gone wrong, maybe this is out of character for you, it's fine. But if you're the Catholic Church, none of that applies. Not only should the priests be in jail, they should be chemically castrated. The Catholic Church is a haven for pedophiles. They need to reform. They need to abolish priestly celibacy because celibacy makes these people perverts who rape children. Mundane Matt knows better. They need to get with the times. They need to let women be priests. They need to let priests get married. They need to be okay with gay people. The Catholic Church, Mundane Matt knows what's best, and all of these policies are what makes them perverts, especially priestly celibacy. Oh, the Catholic Church is evil. It moves pedophiles around. Ooh, how evil is the Catholic Church? And I get it. Everyone knows the Catholic Church hides pedophiles. They protect them from prosecution and they move them around. The Catholic Church has been called on this for years and does nothing about it. They are just an evil institution and most of the priests are pedophiles. Our culture knows this. It is ingrained in our mind. The pedophile priest is a trope. And it's unfair since most priests aren't pedophiles, and the church has actually done a lot about it, and you haven't heard any more of these cases for the last 20 years. Even the one recently in the news in Pennsylvania were cases that happened decades ago that were just pretending is a modern incident. Basically, if you're a religious person, Mundane Matt already hates you because you're religious, especially if you're a Christian. Religion is stupid, and Mundane Matt's too good for religion. Especially that filthy, stinking Christian religion. And he'll come down hard on those pedophilic monsters. But if you make movies he likes, or if you're a friend of his, well, it's not that big of a deal. Mundane Matt doesn't care about pedophile priests raping children. It's just a convenient excuse that we've become culturally accepting of. But what really got me turned on to Mundane Matt and making this video about him isn't the pedophile priest one. At least there you can say there are real victims. It's overblown, but the cases actually existed and it was relevant. What I found most telling about Mundane Matt was his video about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Coincidentally, I started reading scriptures from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints for my channel. I am not a Mormon. I do not belong to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints or any form of Latter-day Saints church. I do not belong to the Community of Christ or the Temple Lot or any of the other groups. But I do host various scriptures on my channel, and I intend on hosting other literary works as well. But I didn't start reading it because of Mundane Matt. That had nothing to do with it. It's just an interesting coincidence. But what I found interesting about Mundane Matt is that he felt the need to make a video about the Mormon Church. And the reason? The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints does not want to be called Mormon, and it does not want its members to be called Mormon. When speaking of the church, it wishes you to use the full name, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And when talking about members, they want you to use the term Latter-day Saint. And Mundane Matt thinks they're stupid. Mundane Matt thinks they're idiots. Mundane Matt, in his infinite wisdom as an atheist who is too smart for religion, is telling them how dumb they are, and that the name Mormon doesn't mean anything, and that they should just grow up, and that this is not an important issue. But here's the thing. Mundane Matt won't even issue an apology for something he was caught doing that actually hurt people's livelihoods. People make money on live streaming but were suspended for 3 months because Matt flagged them, all because they said a wordy dirt about him, all because they said something he didn't like. If Mundane Matt finds out about me, he may flag this video. I doubt he will. I have 22 subscribers. I'm not that big. But if he does, he could flag me. Luckily, I do an animation channel as much as I do education, and you can't really live stream animation. I was toying with doing a live stream as a joke, but I haven't done one yet. Not saying I never will, but I haven't. The point is this. Mundane Matt flags people's videos, gets them removed, and even hurts people's ability to make money on the internet by removing their chances of live streaming and their ability to live stream. He hurt real people. And he doesn't apologize. He just makes a video about how stupid the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is. Look, I'm not a Mormon, but I don't really get why people have to make fun of people because they have different beliefs, and that's all it really amounts to. It's not non-religious people making fun of all religious people because they're religious and religion is stupid. The fact of the matter is religion doesn't exist and no one is religious and no one follows religion, and at the same time everyone is religious, and this doesn't really contradict. You see, religion is a category, not an actual thing people follow. No one on earth follows religion. People follow Christianity, sure. People follow Islam. People follow Buddhism. People follow Hinduism and Taoism and Wicca and Native American religions. They follow religions, but no one follows religion. And these things aren't all the same thing. It's not like there was this original thing called religion that all religious people followed that schismed and broke apart to form these other things either. There is no one thing called religion. There's just beliefs about the world. And even atheists who hate religion, like Richard Dawkins or Sam Harris, will substitute for religion their own beliefs, which are usually rooted in some form of humanist philosophy, which is only not a religion because our culture has arbitrarily decided that to be religious you need to believe in some sort of God, and atheists don't qualify. But it's the same thing in the end. You're telling people what morals to hold, what to view the world as, what meaning they should see in life, how they should understand reality, what value existence has. You're answering all the questions religion answers, and you're providing a framework that people can live their lives by and understand morality through. But it's not religion. It's the same thing. It's, even if you don't call it that, it's the same thing. And even the claim that it's different because religion relies on faith, which by definition is belief without evidence, and atheists reject that based on science and reason, that's a lie. Most of these atheists don't base things on science, and ultimately atheists will believe things without evidence all the time, too. And the real joke is that faith doesn't even mean belief without evidence. But it doesn't matter. The simple reality in this case is this. Matt Jarbo who is more moral and is wiser and is smarter than a religious person and who can comment on the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints won't even apologize for the things he did. Mundane Matt, Matt Jarbo, hurt real people. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints hurts no one by being asked to be called the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It hurts no one to say, please don't call our members Mormons. Please call our members Latter-day Saints. It hurts no one. Flagging a YouTube channel for someone who makes their living live streaming so they can't make money for 3 months hurts people. That's the reality. Mundane Matt hurt real people. The Church of Latter-day Saints, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints does not hurt people by asking to have its full real name used. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints hurts no one asking that its members be called Latter-day Saints and not Mormons. And even if you choose to continue calling them Mormons, and I actually know people who are members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints who call themselves Mormons, the topic is not as big as the wise Matt Jarbo would say it is. And it doesn't need his commentary input. Not when he has too busy collecting boulders to apologize for the things he has done. Matt, stop talking about the Mormon Church. Stop talking about religion. Stop talking about movies. Stop talking about the news. Unless aliens invade or World War III begins or a plague is wiping out 2/3 of humanity, stop talking about anything else. Because until something truly big happens, like alien life contacting Earth for the first time or a cure for cancer, nothing you're talking about is as important as your own sins. And yeah, I use the word sin, a religious term. Deal with it. You did wrong. Deal with it. What I'm saying isn't necessarily true. There are topics more important than Matt Jarbo's false flagging and lying, but not for Jarbo himself. I'm not going to listen to this man tell me the news and his opinion of it as if it matters when I know that he flags people and even hurts their ability to live. And until he acknowledges this and stops doing it, I don't care about the pedophile priest thing in the Catholic Church. I don't care that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints doesn't want the word Mormon applied to it anymore. I don't care about Gamergate or EA or anything else he talks about. The only thing that matters for Matt Jarbo right now is him admitting what he did and actually making efforts to reform. What we get now is no apology and a continuation not only of making videos, but of flagging people. No, Matt, this is not acceptable. And I'm not sitting on a fence. I'm just calling you out. And my channel is actually set up to be neutral. Unlike you, where you say that you're a centrist and try and be a fence setter, I have to be a fence setter because I have to be neutral when I'm presenting information. By the nature of the channel I'm running. But this is a commentary, Matt. It's not part of my normal lineup. And I don't have to be a fence setter here. You are filth. You're a bag of trash. You're a scumbag. You hurt real people, and you have the audacity to complain about something else that just isn't that important. I know I'm a little angrier sounding than I normally am in these videos. Believe it or not, I actually have an angry sounding voice to begin with, and I don't really feel deep emotion most of the time. But I felt that this was the appropriate tone to take with this video. I don't have much else to say, so I'm going to end now. Thank you. God bless. And goodbye.